Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. We've got the Utah Jazz and the Chicago Bulls. And so off the tip, it's Utah. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. Taking a look at the Jazz. Stockton is out there with Jeff Hornacek. Then there's Foster. And there's Malone. And it's Russell in at the small forward position.
Well, he doesn't waste too many of those chances close to the basket.
Jordan against Hornacek. Jordan the pass to Rodman. That one good for two.
And an efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy two.
Malone with the screen. Here's Hornacek. Rodman grabs the miss. Chicago with the ball. Here's Jordan. 2 points. That one goes. Jordan's got his first points of the game.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Well, it's a thing of beauty watching him attack the defense like that. I mean, they wanted no part of him on that layup.
Now here's Stockton. Pass to Malone. Over Rodman. And it's Malone missing.
That's a good shot. Even though it couldn't find the bottom of the bucket, I like the shot quality.
Pippen dishes to Jordan. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen.
Nice way to start the evening. His numbers getting called, and for good reason.
Well, you know, Greg, they can count on him to get buckets. I mean, he's getting the ball because he's very efficient when he has it.
Now here's Malone. Over Rodman. And the shot is long.
Offensively, 1 of 4 to start. They're still trying to find their stroke.
Harper's shot's good.
Oh, great ball movement there.
They're really on their heels at this point.
Yeah, on both ends of the floor, Kevin. They've lost some confidence along the way.
Outside, Russell launches it. Good work defensively by Pippen.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively. Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
It's been a quick start here for Chicago. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. He hits the second from the line. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, I did catch up with Utah's head coach. What he's proud of is how well they're playing above the neck. He said, I can forgive physical mistakes. Everybody misses shots. What bothers me are the mental mistakes. And I haven't had to get anyone's ear about that with this team. Well, that's pretty heady basketball, Kevin. We'll see if they can keep it going tonight.
Thanks for the report, David. So the goal is to come out early and get their shooters into a good rhythm right away.
And of course, that's always a goal. But the meaning behind it is that he wants them to play good, smart basketball, not taking too many chances.
You're right on top of it, Greg. That doesn't mean they can't be assertive offensively, but good shot selection and ball movement has to be the priority.
Hornacek kicks to Russell. Jordan against Hornacek. Stockton outside. 4 on the shot clock. To stop the drought, Jeff Hornacek, and that's good. Hornacek's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Jordan with the screen on Russell. Pippen, the pass to Jordan. The kick out to Harper. He feeds it to Rodman. Jordan against Hornacek. The drive by Jordan. No good there. So Utah will take it the other way. Here's the break with the shot. It's Hornacek again missing.
Well, he's holding his team back. Really a hindrance. Can't make a thing. He's way off today.
Here's Jordan. The hand on it. They recover it. Moves back up. In transition, here come the Jazz. Shot from 6. Foster, that's good.
That's exactly how you set the table. Great time.
The Bulls leading by 5. Outside Jordan. Over for the system. And the shot's good after hitting the rim. Jordan's got 8 points.
Yeah, part of this run here has been their ability to score from mid-range.
Russell still shoots to stop him. Jeff Jones on the wing. Malone on the screen on Jordan. Off the screen. Malone. No
doubt fights there. They're trying to battle back, but just struggling this quarter.
Jordan against his back. Jordan gets to Hart. Outside for Jordan. And out of bounds into Utah gets possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Kerr's checked in for Harper. Utah also making some changes. Ostad comes in for Foster. And Anderson in for Brian Russell. Kerr against Stockton. Kicks it to Malone. And he could not get them one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the lines for 2. The Jazz shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. Free throw drops from Malone. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Wennington, he's checked in for Longman. Simpkins comes in for Rodman. Tony Kukoc, he's checked in for Pippen. And Bushler subbed in for Michael Jordan. Then for the Jazz, Keith comes in for Jeff Hornacek. And Isley subbed in for John Stockton. Here we go, all alone. The shot's good from Isley.
Well, I like that he shows no hesitation there.
Well, that's as easy as it gets, quite honestly. Riding solo and coasting all the way to the rack. No simpler than that.
And that replay presented by Under Armour, showing us the fantastic steal that led to that fast break finish. Another unleashed chaos moment. And Utah has possession. The Bulls knocking down the 3. It's tipped. And here they come. Bushler, the pass to Kerr. He dishes it to Kukoc. Here's Bushler. Kukoc against Anderson. Passes to Bushler. Kicks it out to Kerr. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Jazz trail by 7. Here's Isley. Anderson outside. Here's Malone. It's deflected.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
The offensive rebound. And the shot's good from Bushler. And it's a 9-point Bulls lead.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Here's Isley, defended by Kerr. Here's Malone, drilled from 11 feet out. Malone's got 5 now.
Gets one to fall, but only his second make in the first 7 attempts.
Simpkins, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Ostertag pass to Isley. Now Kerr. And there's the pass to Simpkins. Back to Kerr. Takes the 3. But they'll get another chance. And so it's Chicago. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We come back right after this. And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets... The Bulls leading by 9. Dennis Rodman is out there with Kukoc. Then it's Kerr. Then it's Bush. And it's Runnington in at the center. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Kerr dishes to Kukoc. Here's Bushler, defended by Anderson. Just 5 on the clock. Kukoc can't get it to go. Jazz trail by 9. Kukoc with the steal. And here's the break. And here's Kerr from the arc. Rebound, Utah. Pass to Keefe. Here's Isley. Utah gets it back. It's deflected. Now here's Kerr. He's guarded closely. Yep, that one goes. Bushler's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for Chicago. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Bulls.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Harper, he's checked in for the Bulls. Rodman sets a screen. Kerr kicks to Rodman. Wennington passes to Harper. Here's Kerr for 3. And it's Malone with the rebound. Jazz trail by 9. Here's Isley. Feeds it to Malone. Hits from the high post. Malone's got 7.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Kerr kicks to Kukoc. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Ostertag. Ostertag's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Got that bucket in no time at all. Chicago leading by 5. Inside, here's Rodman. Second shot opportunity. Wennington passes to Kerr. Kukoc for 3. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Down low, Rodman. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Anderson the screen. To the paint, here's Malone, and he finishes nicely on the layup. 9 points in the game so far.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago. Chicago making some changes. Luke Longley's checked in for Wennington. Pippen comes in for Tony Kukoc. And Michael Jordan subbed in for Steve Kerr. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Foster's checked in for Malone. Russell comes in for Keefe. Hornaceki's checked in for Anderson. And Stockton subbed in for Isaac.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Really as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Jordan with it. He's picked up by Russell. Jordan dishes to Rodman. Back to Jordan. Utah with the rebound.
Allowing no space for the shooter to get comfortable. Just terrific defense.
Yeah, excellent extension on the block. Superb timing as well to swat that one away.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. Bulls shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Stockton kicks to Hornacek. Picked by Ostertag. Here's Stockton. Takes a big height bounce and goes in.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out, but it looks like they're putting it together right now.
If you're going in amongst the trees, you have got to be aggressive.
Boy, like his intensity, Greg. He's not afraid to take it straight to the rack on the bigger defender. Right at it.
Hornacek from long range. That's good, and a nice assist from Stockton. Hornacek's got 6 points.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one. Now, there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
Harper against Stockton. He kicks to Russell. The feed to Foster. And it's Foster finishing it off.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with 1 hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
And it goes down 2 points.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
And here's Jordan outside, drills the three-pointer. He's got 17.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Stockton against Harper. Now Foster. 6 to shoot. Here's Stockton. Pippen with the steal. Harper the pass to Jordan. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
And Greg, definitely that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Foster is screen on Jordan. Hornacek kicks to Russell. Dishes it to Foster. Back to Russell. Jazz passing it around. Down he goes. Nice one there from Ostertag.
And that's how you move the basketball. Awesome passing leading to the bucket.
Hornacek against Jordan. The dish to Rodman. Back to Jordan. There's the triple. Here's Longley. Banked in off the glass. Longley's got his first points in this one.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
That is prototype rebounding right there. He gets the position down low, boxes out, and then corrals it.
And that one's good by Pippen.
Continuing to push the action and build this lead.
Yeah, you know, continue to pour it on them. That's what they want to do right now. Doing their best to put this game out of reach and in the win column.
Here's Russell. Again, Russell missing.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Bulls shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. So for the Bulls. Wennington, he's checked in for Longley. Kukoc comes in for Dennis Rodman. And Steve Kerr is subbed in for Ron Harper. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Karl Malone's checked in for Ostertag. Keefe comes in for Foster. Anderson, he's checked in for Russell. And Isley subbed in for Stockton. Hornacek passes to Isley. Screened by Malone. Shoots from the elbow. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. There's 14 seconds left in the first half. Jordan against Hornacek. It's Jordan on the wing. And so it's Chicago, enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime
Hello again, everybody.
Show.
Ernie Johnson here, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time to check out the first half of action. Chicago came ready to play. Near flawless execution from both the defensive and offensive areas of their game triggered a 12-2 run to start things off. And it was a 9-point lead for them as they finished the first quarter. Then in quarter number 2, they actually increased their intensity to pull further out in front, finishing with a double-digit advantage at the half. And Shaq, what did you see out there from the Bulls?
Well, they really dictated the pace of the game with their transition game. They got out on the break every chance they had, and the time they could push the tempo, they did. And a lot of times it kept the defense scrambling like eggs with the cheese and apple juice.
Kenny, what do you have to say about the Jazz?
Well, the way I see it, they're losing this game because they're being out-rebounded. You can't give up this kind of differential and expect to remain competitive. So what do? You commit more guys to the glass, guards included. You make it a priority that if you do ultimately lose this game, it's not because you didn't rebound.
And now, folks, just moments away from the start of the third quarter.